Hello and welcome to the CRMOT Centre Community Stadium at the Lamb for this Builder-based FA Trophy second round qualifying fixture between Tamworth and Gainsborough Trinity. This video is brought to you by OnlySuperNews.com. And now for your two lineups for today, starting off with Tamworth. In goal, number 1, Jazz Singh, number 2, Rashan Francis, number 3, Henry Wilder, number 4, Bilal Yafai, number 5 and captain Joe Magunda, number 6, Nathaniel Rowe-Turner, number 7, Tyrell Waite, number 8, James Fry, number 9, Dan Creaney, 10, Jordan Clement, and 11, Reece Hones. On the bench of the Lambs is number 12, Jordan Goff, substitute goalkeeper Richard Walton, 14, Luke Little, 15, Ahmed Obeng, 16, Greg Casaboni, and 17, Harrison James. And for the visitors, Gainsborough Trinity, in goal, number 1, Lloyd Allison, 2, Kingsley James, 3, Jamie Green, 4, Harry Middleton, 5, James Williamson, 6, Will Thornton, 7, Curtis Morrison, 8, Billy Chadwick, 9, Ross Hanna, 10 and the captain Simon Russell, and 11, Brodie Litchfield. On the bench for the visitors is number 12, Joe Maguire, 14, Nathan Hoot, and 15, Shane Clark, and 16, Brandon Horton. So the Tamworth players have poppies on their shirts. With it being Saturday the 9th of November, it is just before the 11th, Remembrance Day. So there are 2 wreaths on the field being taken with the match day mascots and the 2 captains and the officials. And there will be a minute's silence prior to kick-off today, remembering those that have fallen in protecting our country. Just awaiting the referee's whistle now to get this FA Trophy second round of qualifying underway. Gainsborough kicking from our right to left, Tamworth left to right attacking that Meadow Street end goal. And we are underway then with Gainsborough with the ball around their back line with the number 6 Thornton bringing it forward, playing the ball down the line. Headers won by the captain Joe Magunda. Sean Francis getting his body in the way, setting it back to Magunda. He goes long, and clearance made by Gainsborough, and it will be a Tamworth throw. Throw into the feet of Litchfield. Ross Hanna now looking to get on the turn, gets past Magunda, gets a shot in, but it was quite straight at Jazz Singh. He decides to get his hands there, and he palms it out for a corner ball. First corner of the game goes to the visitors. It's number 10, Simon Russell, over this corner ball for Gainsborough. Ball in, it's still there actually. Rashan Francis trying to get in there. It's the number 11 with the shot, and it's in. Brodie Litchfield give Gainsborough an early lead. It was a corner never really dealt with by Tamworth, and Litchfield with the strike off the inside of the post. And Gainsborough take an early lead here at the Lamb. Number 9's got plenty of time in the middle of the park, Ross Hanna, to turn on it and then play outfield into Simon Russell. Russell's got the number 3, Green, making a run round side, and the ball into the box from Green. It's a decent looking ball. Morrison on the back post with the shot, and it's in. Gainsborough double their lead. So it's 2 real attacks for Gainsborough and 2 goals. Morrison with a good finish, to be fair to him, but again Tamworth failed to clear their lines. Rowe-Turner into White, who looks to turn his man. Clement manages to win it back, and Hones is going through. Reece Hones could be in it. Hones goes round, the keeper's brought down. That's going to be a penalty then. Hones got in behind the Gainsborough defence. Allison came out, brought him down. And Lloyd Allison may have just given Tamworth a way back into the game now. Ryan Beswick would normally be Tamworth's penalty taker, but obviously he's not on the pitch today as Allison gets a yellow card for the foul on Hones. So it looks like Reece Hones is going to grab the ball. He won the penalty, he's going to pick himself up, dust himself off, and has now got get himself set. And he could strike Tamworth back into the game then from 12 yards out from the penalty spot. So it's Reese Honers up against Lloyd Allinson. Honers with the run up, plays it bottom right, and Tamworth have a goal and have a way maybe back into the game, and that may just wake the Lambs players up. So it's Tamworth 1, Gainsborough Trinity 2, 15 minutes played here at the Lamb. Honers giving it away now, Morrison looking to come the other way for Gainsborough. Into the feet of the skipper, Simon Russell. He's got Brodie Litchfield outside of him. Here is Litchfield into Russell. Russell checks inside, Fry has a shot. Singh can just watch that one over his bar. That's only an inch or two over from Simon Russell. And Gainsborough showing what they can do on the break. And now Gainsborough come the other way. Turner gets his head to it and you fire back to Joe Magunda. Runs into the number 9, Ross Hanna, out into Litchfield. Brodie Litchfield gets beyond Francis into the box. Singh gets a foot to it, and then Morrison with a rather simple finish. Singh with the initial save, but then it ran through to the number 7, Curtis Morrison, who grabs his second of the game. No real Tamworth defender there after the initial save from Singh, and Gainsborough make it 3-1. So it's the Gainsborough captain Simon Russell over this corner for Gainsborough. Russell with the ball in. Turner just about getting there ahead of the Gainsborough player, and that'll do it for the first half. It ends Tamworth 1, Gainsborough Trinity 3. Tamworth with it all to do in the second half, and we'll be back for then. So Tamworth need a very quick response then in this second half if they want to get back in this game, as Clements sweeps one upfield and Thornton's happy to let that one bounce. He's actually trying to shield it out of play, but Creaney's done well to keep it in. Wilder flicks it on. Honers is going to pick up the ricochet, and then Chadwick all over him. Wilder with the ball in. He fires underneath and gets a head to it, and it's in! Below you 5 makes it Gainsborough 3, Tamworth 2. And Tamworth could be once again back in the game. They reduced the deficit to only 1 goal. Creaney left it. Now Shane Clark gets beyond Belau Yafai. Number 15 now up against Greg Casaboni. Casaboni's done well just to slow him down. And Shane Clark with the ball in the box, and the flick on was by Ross Hanna. And Gainsborough Trinity go 4-2 up. Shane Clark does excellent work down this right hand side, puts the ball in, and then Ross Hanna with the glancing header into the back of the Tamworth net. Ball over the top is for Ross Hanna, no, it's Russell, sorry. Now here is Simon Russell now with the shot, and that all but wraps it up for Gainsborough. It's Gainsborough 5, Tamworth 2. Simon Russell, the Gainsborough skipper, getting in on the act. Oban with the ball into Casaboni. Oban's continued his run, but Casaboni couldn't quite get it out with his feet. Instead he goes out wide to Reese Honers. Reese Honers now driving down on goal. He's delayed too long. Casaboni now doesn't have a shot on. He's forced out wide to Joe Magunda. Magunda with a decent ball into the box. Creaney in, and it's 5-3. Dan Creaney with a goal. And with 10 minutes to go, can Tamworth pull it back again? They still need 2 goals. And punish them for putting so many players forward, though. The number 9, Ross Hanna, just happy to run it into the corner. And that is it then, full time on this FA Builder Base. Well, FA Trophy game. It's Tamworth 3, Gainsborough Trinity 5. And Tamworth's next game is here on Tuesday against Alvechurch. And obviously this, as we mentioned at the start of this video, Lambs Media are now sponsored by OnlySuperNews.com. And we thank you for your support down here at the Lamb, and hope to see you back here Tuesday.